Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, my name is Lindsay and I have had my current YouTube channel since 2020, April of 2020 to be exact. And I have learned a lot about different equipment and what you really need to have a YouTube channel. So I thought I would share with you guys what I've learned and everything I recommend. I have a whole list here of what you need to start a YouTube channel equipment wise. So let's just get straight into the video. Before we begin, I just want to say that everything that I mention here is going to be linked down in my Amazon storefront, and you should subscribe before we get any further, but let's get straight into it. Okay, so I know you are expecting me to say you need a camera and you need mic equipment, you need ring lights, you need everything. But I'm actually going to start with the cheapest options and get more expensive because it depends on how much you want to invest in your channel as well. And it took me a while to get the equipment I have, and I don't even have the most expensive equipment that I have on this list. So I just went by like reviews, what I've heard from other creators and things for those items. But let's start out with the cheapest option because that's where I was at in 2020. I didn't want to spend a whole bunch of money. I had an iPhone 7 when I started my channel. So let's just get into it. The cheapest option is using your phone. I still film on my phone. I had a camera and I broke it. If you haven't seen that video, I will try to remember to link it up in the cards, but I broke my camera in December on my daughter's changing table. But I did get a new phone. You don't have to get a new phone. All of cameras on phones nowadays are so good, and you can use them to film and to create content. So I definitely recommend, if you are just starting out, just use your phone. You don't need to buy a camera right away. The next thing that I'm going to recommend is a ring light. This is like the cheapest piece of equipment that you can get, and I definitely recommend it. It definitely helps with your content, and it's this little cheap $10 clip-on ring light. It has 3 settings, and I have really enjoyed this. I still use this sometimes when I don't want to lug around my big ring light. And it is super easy, just plugs into the, like, it has a cable that plugs into the wall, and it has a pretty good charge on it. I charge mine like every few days that I'm creating content. So like it'll be like once a week because I only create content a few times a week. But I definitely recommend, if you are willing to spend 10 bucks, this will help your content so much. I definitely recommend it. And then the next thing is a tripod. I have a tripod that I will put a picture on the side of the screen somewhere, and it is 8 bucks. A tripod definitely can help you create content when it comes to getting the angles you want and things, and I love my tripod. I had a $5 tripod from Walmart, and it had like 5-inch legs or 6-inch legs. It was really short, but it definitely helped me out a lot. This tripod collapses really small, which is really nice also because you don't have to have tons of room for your equipment, and I definitely would recommend it. The other thing that I would recommend, there's a big variety of how expensive these can be, but it is like a suction cup like sticker for the back of your phone, like the Octobuddy, but there is a big range in how expensive those can get, like I said, but that can also be like a replacement for a tripod because you can stick that anywhere you need and do some content. So there's like pros and cons to both, but I definitely recommend one of those as well. Okay, for the ring light and the tripod, the $8 tripod that I found on Amazon, the total that you'd need to invest or could invest into your channel is $18. And I know not everyone has $18 to invest in their YouTube channel, but I definitely would recommend at least the $10 ring light if you have $10 to spare, because it is game changing. Moving on to moderate things, like middle of the road price point for your channel would be the ring light with the tripod. I am using it. I will turn around my camera and show you guys my ring light and everything. I absolutely love this ring light because you can unscrew the ring light and use it as a tripod only. It's really heavy duty. You can screw a camera on to the place where my phone mount is right now and use it for your camera, like a real camera. And I really love this tripod. I had a cheaper one from Target that did not have a ring light. It was just like a $20 tripod, and this one is way better quality. It folds up super small. It's probably like a foot around when you fold it up completely, but I absolutely love this tripod. Let me show you. This is the ring light that I have right now. It is plugged into my Xbox. It plugs into USB power and button. You can make it brighter, lower, obviously. You can change the color, and I really love it. I really love this tripod. I got it for 30 bucks. It still is $30. Sometimes there's coupons on it on Amazon, so just look out for those coupons as well. But I really like it. The next thing that I would recommend is a mic. There is 2 options for mics. I have the more expensive option, but I have not gotten a lot of experience with it because I just haven't tried it out yet. But it is this. Let me grab it for you actually. It is this little mic. It has a little wind puff, and it can connect to your phone, no matter if you have an iPhone or an Android phone, or it can connect to your camera. So that's why I got it, is because I have a big DSLR camera, but it just takes too much to set up, and my phone is just way easier. I had a little point and shoot camera that I broke. I've heard really good things about this. It has really good reviews on Amazon. I just haven't gotten the chance to try it out really yet, so I will have to do that soon. But this is $40. It does also have coupons on it sometimes and does go on sale on Amazon, so I would wait until it's on sale. Or there is refurbished ones. I think I got this refurbished. I don't remember. But this is $40 on Amazon. The less expensive option is there is little like pieces that plug into the bottom of your phone, and then you can have a little mic piece. I'll put a picture up here. And those usually range between $20 and $30. The one that I found was $25, and it usually comes with 2 mics, which is super cool. And I have seen a lot of people on TikTok use them, and they do really like them. So I've never used those, but they have really good reviews. I've seen a lot of people that like them, and the only thing is like you can see them in your video. So that's what you're kind of getting, versus this sits on your phone or on your camera, and the other one sits on your body. So you have to kind of weigh out whether you are okay with that or not. The total to the like mediocre equipment is either $55 if you do the cheaper of the 2 mic options, or $70 if you are doing the more expensive option of the mics. So that's a big difference. It's like 15 bucks. So depending on how much you're willing to spend, it depends on what mic you're willing to get, I guess. One other thing that's mediocre, like in the middle, that I didn't include, but I have personally, is this like tripod. I absolutely love it. It is a selfie stick. It does pop out and it stabilizes like this, so you can have it as a tripod. It gets really long like a selfie stick. And the thing that I really like about this is that it stabilizes. I'm not going to turn it on because it's dead, but if you move it back and forth, I have it kind of tightened because it did die. But it's a stabilizer too, so if you're vlogging and you have it, it will stabilize, and it's really awesome. This is $40, and like I've said about a few things, that it has coupons a lot of times on Amazon, but it folds down so awesome. If I could recommend anything, if you're like a tripod type thing and you're on the go more, like vlogging, I definitely would recommend this over anything with this little light. So this is really awesome. Like I said, it's $40, so. Okay, and we have made it to the most expensive option. Just a disclaimer, I don't have any of these options. I did look on Amazon and they have really good reviews, so I personally don't know if they're good or not, but like I said, good reviews, thousands and thousands of reviews, so gotta go off of the stars, I guess. But the first option for like the more expensive end is there is a short tripod mic and light combination. It's really cool. I'll pop a picture up. It is $100. It comes with everything, and the tripod is short. I can't remember exactly how many inches it goes up to, but it is short. And like I said, it's $100. And then there's a nice tripod that you can get, and it is $30 on its own. The nice thing about the little like combo pack is you can order one thing and get everything, and they all kind of click together, and you don't have to worry about anything else. But having like a tall tripod if you're wanting one of those. But I would definitely recommend starting at the lower end if you don't know how much time or how much of an investment you're willing to make, and work your way up into nicer equipment. I have definitely done that. It was a big investment for me to get the nicer tripod that I have and this mic that I haven't used yet. And I definitely recommend just starting with what you have, because don't jump into YouTube thinking you're gonna make money, because I haven't made very much money at all with YouTube. I've actually spent more money on my YouTube than I have made, which is okay. That's what a hobby's all about. But I definitely recommend like working your way up, and don't just jump straight into the nicest equipment. And obviously any of these you can buy a camera. I did everything geared toward a phone, because almost everyone has a phone and not everyone has a camera. But if you're wanting to get into better equipment and things like a camera, a nice tripod for your camera, mics for your camera, you can get into so much different equipment with a camera. But like I said, I geared more towards the phone just because everybody has a phone. But just work your way up. Don't feel like it's a race to get the best equipment, because nobody starts with the best equipment. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. Like I said, everything is linked down in my Amazon storefront, so go check that out. The link is in the description down below. But thank you guys again, and I will see you in the next video. See ya.